kind of reminds me of that terrible joke. I remember a kid told me in high school. It says, "What's the best part of having sex with a 6-year-old boy in the shower? You slick his hair back, he looks 4." And then there's a follow-up to that.
Yes.
What's the worst part of having sex with a 6-year-old boy? You get blood all over your clown suit.
I've never heard those.
Those are bad.
Those are great. I'm taking
Those are the kinds of jokes that me and my friends liked when I was in high school. And let's get back in the episode after this. A very brief, short break from PotatoChips.com. If you are hungry hippo for PotatoChips.com, go to www.potatochips.com/Almost Friday podcast with Will and Liam. Oh my God, you're going to love it. You're going to get more potato chips. You and your food for you and your 10 best friends. And you use the code Potato Chips Jackson. Potato Chips.
Boom! And I just finished my character just in time to introduce Luke Null for our Christmas special.
Yay! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Or wait, did we decide, is this Christmas or New Year's?
So last week's episode, we said that this was coming out for the new year.
On Crentis.
But now we're going to try to put it out for Cranny. So if you see this on Cranny's week, then you're welcome. We won't have an episode next week. But if you see it on New Year's week, then sorry for no episode next week.
Yeah, sorry we couldn't wrap it.
Sorry. Oh, nice.
Yes, yeah.
We're going to do a little Crennis no matter what, a little New Year no matter what. How about that?
How about that? Do you like giving or receiving gifts more?
You know, I've now reached the age growing up, when you're a kid, getting presents is all there is.
Yeah.
Then there's a moment where you discover the joy of giving another person a gift and them really loving that gift.
Yes.
And then there's a moment, and I remember growing up, my dad being like fully over all of it. He's just kind of over. He's like, don't get me anything. I don't like. He's like, I'm good with the hanging out. Like hanging out is my Christmas.
Yeah.
Like and drinking brown liquor.
Yeah.
And,
dark liquor.
And I'm kind of at that point where I'm like, if I never had to worry about the gift giving aspect, receiving or giving again, I'd be fine. But I do love the togetherness. I love the spirit. I love the tunes. I love the food.
Oh, it's great.
I love it. I don't like flying to Ohio in the wintertime.
Sure, yeah.
I'll tell you what, Ohio in September, great.
Yeah.
So fun. Football's kicking up. You know what I mean? Are
the Bengals going to make the playoffs?
Oh, no, they're not.
Sure, the toast.
I would say that it's really all comes down to tonight when this airs, or when we're recording.
Who are they playing?
They aren't playing anyone. They need the Broncos to lose out, and we have to win out.
Oh, that's not going to happen. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
But the toughest order is tonight is Broncos, Chargers, and the Chargers aren't going to win.
No. Also, if you're wondering, Liam's grabbing coffees. We're just running behind. We're on a tight schedule. Emily's running a tight ship today.
Yeah. The guys, they got a hard out today. They're doing a commercial for Elon Musk.
That's right.
For Cybertrucks. They're putting their wieners have you seen the clips of how the back door cuts carrots in half?
Yeah, we're putting our broners into the back of the Cybertruck
to
and
show
closing
that it'll go. No.
Yeah. Yeah, he's switching to diesel Cybertrucks now. So we're going to help promote that new initiative for them, which I think is kind of cool. The pendulum's finally swinging the other way. Trump's back in office.
Yeah, everything's going to be fixed.
Life's good. Yeah.
Really good.
It's fantastic.
What's your best gift that you ever got?
I think I just told this on the pod.
Oh, then don't tell me that.
But I could tell you this. I also told this on the pod, but I think it's such a fun story that when we were kids, my parents, they would do all the gifts. Like the siblings, we didn't have money. We wouldn't give gifts for each other.
Sure.
But my brother, I got this gift from my mom, and it was a Minecraft Creeper shirt.
That rocks.
And I remember I opened it and I went, "Mom, I can't wear this in public." And I threw it aside.
Oh no.
And then my mom, after Christmas, actually, that was the first time I ever complained about a present, no matter what holiday. I was just like, you have to understand, moving forward, this is I'm painting a target on my back. And my mom pulls me aside and she goes, "Your brother got that for you." And my heart,
it doesn't say on the
no, because it was just from Mom and Dad, and she was like, your brother picked that out for you. And my heart sunk in my tummy. And I remember I put the shirt on and went back in my room and I was like, "Ooh, sup? Pretty killer shirt mom got, huh?" I was like,
You went and
I was like
damage
trying to undo it.
Thank you, coffee kid.
Thank you, coffee man.
I will say that was pretty quick. That was record timing.
He was pretty fast.
Thanks, Kalach. Oh, we'll have to cut this, but I came up with a new term. It's for when Liam edge bombs the room with like a horrible joke. It's Kalahu Akbar.
I have an Allahu Akbar joke coming up.
No,
soon.
Kalach.
I heard what you did.
Allahu Akbar.
That's racist.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's like bad against Muslims, I think.
No, it's not.
think so. I think you can grip it and rip it.
Allahu
Really?
Akbar? Yeah, no, it's not a bad thing to say.
You want
It feels bad. Because I'm not saying it.
It feels bad because you're racist.
Yes.
And you don't understand the culture.
right when
Yes.
you say
Yes.
it with hate, when you say it with
Which
hate
I
in your
was.
heart, which you were,
Yes.
that's what makes it racist.
That's what makes it racist.
That's what I've been trying to understand this whole
Yes.
time, this last 28 years.
Like you can say, as long as you're like being nice and friendly about it, you can be like, you dumb Mick, were you going home to Boston this year?
But once there's venom,
White
inside
slurs are fun.
yeah,
They're just better.
I think my relationship with Liam really blossomed when I found out the word Mick. Mm-hmm. And I talked to him like he's mud.
Yeah, he's mud.
He's nothing.
He's nothing. He's poop and pee.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. And you're going to ask Luke?
I was going to tell you guys a little, a fun little Christmas anecdote.
I would love to. I would love to know.
My brother was a bit of a rascal growing up. He's 4 years younger than me. And at one point, I had...
Are you the oldest?
I'm the oldest. And my little brother, I had figured out the situation on Christmas at Santa. The Santa situation. My brother still believed deeply. And my brother was like, you know what? I'm a little rascal. I'm going to catch Santa this year. I'm going to catch Santa. And so my parents, my brother, little kid, ate a big dinner of spaghetti. Big protruding paunch of spaghetti gut. He's like, I'm going to sleep right by the tree. And I'm going to catch Santa in the act of bringing the gifts this year. And so my parents tell the story that they were like, we wanted to preserve his belief so hard that we were like, he's asleep under the tree. And he's like, we did like the Mission Impossible under the lasers. Like,
Yeah.
like, can we put all the presents in while he's still asleep?
They're really trying.
They really tried. They put all
That's
the
so
presents.
wonderful.
They literally had like his gifts like laying right by his head with like they did the whole thing, whole setup. And my brother, they go back to bed. The heist is successful. My brother wakes up and just absolutely projectile vomits spaghetti all over the presents. And so my mom was like, I remember like having to take like the sink gun and like rinsing Jake's puke off of our presents, just spraying spaghetti off of the wrapped gifts. Yeah, good
That's
times.
awesome.
I had something similar happen to me. How old was Jake in that story?
He's probably like 6.
I think I was 6. And same motivation was like I'm staying up all night and I'm catching Santa Claus, but I wanted to fake my parents out, so I fell asleep on the couch at like 10 p.m. My dad picked me up, carries me upstairs, puts me in my bed. They all think I'm done for the night, basically. And I'm really selling the I am completely passed out. And I sneak back downstairs, and what do I see? It's my dad jacking off into the fireplace. I guess he wanted to like cum the flames out. And that's something he had always dreamt of doing on Christmas Eve as a boy, and he never got to. So and I caught him.
You're
right?
a monster, dude.
You think anyone's ever come a fire out?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta.
Ooh.
If you got like some
You'd
real,
see the little souls evaporate.
I feel like AIDS cum could do that.
All right.
It burns
What
through
what
the
is
wood.
this? This
Yeah,
is a
it's-
kalach bum.
Well, yeah, you were fighting fire with fire. You're like, I assume AIDS cum has like some special properties to it.
It tastes like black pepper.
Very savory.
You ever get too high and Google like how do I stop being high, and one of them is eat pepper.
No.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, I did that like in high school, and I was freaking out in my house one time, and I just Googled it, and it was like bite down on some like ground pepper, and I didn't. It didn't work.
It doesn't. I wonder who. Someone wrote that just as a gag.
It was the first one. It worked. I tried it.
My wife hates getting high, but when like we were still dating like years ago. This is like a decade ago. I was like, you know what? The reason you don't like getting high is because you've never done it the right way. We're just going to stay in. We're going to get high. We're going to watch a movie. We're going to eat some, some takeout.
Green
We're going to have a
beans.
good time. And I'm sitting there and we're like, I thought we were having a great time being high. And I'm like, she's like laying on me. We're on the couch. We're watching a movie. And I could see over what she's Googling. And she's just Googling, how long does being high last? Like just hating every second of it.
Yeah, it's. I feel like I'm in that same boat too. Unless I'm like hammered.
Yeah, me too.
Then I love getting high.
I do love doing a little bothy.
But if I smoke weed, it's like I want to start crying and like calling everyone I've ever wronged.
I
want to call my parents and be like, please stay alive forever.
I really I do this all the time, but I'll get to because I smoke weed every day, fellas.
Sure,
420 blaze it.
Sure.
So what we
get high.
So what we smoke weed. We're just having fun. I don't care who sees.
I was about to ask. Do you care at all?
I don't care who sees it all.
You should.
I love college.
I don't remember the lyrics. Is that one of the lyrics?
no, that's
last night was awfully crazy.
Wheel jerk.
Asher Roth.
I did an Asher Roth wheel jerk.
I've
been known to do it.
What's Asher up to, you think? Other than just like eating the most pussy a man could possibly eat without dying.
Oh, you went a different route. I was like just wrapping his lips around a double barrel. No.
He's probably got some money from that.
He's probably crushing it. He's probably producing music. Oh, look at this.
We're Googling.
Here's a question.
He's still got the look.
How many? I'm asking for serious answers, no joke answers.
No joke answers.
How many times do you think Asher Roth has gotten head in his life? Be real. I know because I think it's a lot.
Or different.
Different. Partners. Yeah,
Probably 70 to 150.
I'm going
1,000.
Yeah, I was going to go 1,000.
Oh,
I think.
Yeah. What did I say?
70 to 150, but that's
I meant like 1.4 million.
That's because you're a -3.
Yeah. Every time I suck my own.
Yeah.
No, you've gotten tons of
you
head.
only have one. That only counts as one.
You've gotten so much head, but you've sucked your dick so many times that it's like
that's what I'm saying.
It's like in Ferris Bueller's Day Off when they're just like running the wheels backward.
Exactly.
Yeah. I want to stay at sea level, and sometimes I lose count, and I check at the -70, -70 to -150.
You ever try?
Of course.
You see how far down you can get your little head.
Of course. Well, with all my back pain, no luck. Me and Liam are destined to be mouth virgins.
Yeah.
With how bad our backs are.
I guess we are mouth virgins. Are you?
I know a cartoon hobo outside. I think that could take that
what?
real quick. There's a cartoon hobo where I parked my car today.
Oh, is he like in a barrel with a big brush, brushing himself?
He's brushing himself. He has an upright base that he's made from a wash basin and one single string, and he's eating a can of beans. Yeah, he's getting ready to ride a train with this little bindle.
I remember
him for sure.
You told this story where you like made a bindle, right?
Yeah, I made a bindle and I like ran away.
You ran away with a little hobo bindle?
I remember.
Well, I really thought it was gonna be like I thought they were the coolest thing. I thought that having a bindle on a stick was the height of luxury, and yeah. It is, and I walked into the woods across the street from my house for a few hours until I got hungry and I had to take a shit. I went back.
I remember going up to my mom, and I think my dad was like, "You can't watch TV during the week," and I was like,
"Fuck this,
what
I'm out."
The hell? And I went.
This, I'm out.
I'm out. No, I'm not kidding. I went up to my mom and I was like, "So here's what's going to happen tonight. I'm going to run away. You can't tell Dad." And I went and I hid in one of the cabinets in like this room that we'd never go in. And I hid in there for 3 hours. And then like I came out. I don't even remember what happened, but somehow like my dad realized I wasn't running away. Like he wouldn't, he came home from work. It was like, there's 4 kids. We're all in our rooms. He didn't clock that I'm not there because I'm usually in my room. And I come out to my mom and she's like, I told him. And I was like, what the hell, bitch?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you? My whole plan failed.
Your entire gesture fell on deaf. Like your dad did not even know you were gone.
Yeah, because he came home and we're all in our rooms. So it's like
So it was normal for him.
It was just pointless from the start. I just sat in a cabinet for 3 hours and came out, and I was like,
You were 18 years old at this point too?
You're in a cabinet.
What's that Will Smith quote from Fresh Prince where he starts crying in front of Uncle Phil?
How come
Why don't he want me,
man?
How come he don't want me?
I learned how to play basketball without him, and I got pretty damn good at it too.
And he
So
says,
damn him!
And he says, you know what the difference between you and me is? I make this look good. Welcome to Earth. I'm doing all his movies, all of his Will Smith quotes.
It's awesome.
What the fuck gift did Will Smith get his deadbeat father in that show? It's a sculpture.
He got him something like traditional African sculpture.
You would think. You would think.
I wasn't allowed to watch it.
Fresh Prince?
Yeah, that and Family Matters. I couldn't watch.
I see the.
And what's that other show my dad hated? Boondocks.
Those three.
Was not allowed. But
The Proud Family?
But they showed me porn.
What about the Cosby Show?
Yeah. Wait,
Cosby Show?
Too risque.
Too much.
Too urban.
What about That's So Raven?
What's it about? I can tell you if I was allowed to watch it or not.
Black psychic. Black teenage psychic.
How black?
You're black. Is that what you just said?
How black?
Oh, I thought you said
How black?
I'm black. I went,
I'm black.
Whoa.
Now everyone's getting confused.
I'm confused. I just thought that Will really let the cat out of the bag that he's black.
No,
Corey in the House? What's that about? Ankle monitors? Come on.
dude, I was so devastated when I grew up to find out Family Matters is like not funny.
Urkel's funny.
What? I love that show.
I know, I did too, but it's like you grow up, you realize it's like the butt of a joke.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like Urkel, he's just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know he plays a literal like
He's
Josh
an
Block.
Asperger's guy.
It's literally
Okay, so
black
that's-
Josh Block.
Yeah, it's just making fun of a guy with autism, and then like everyone's really cool with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guy comes over, world of shirts. There a lot of those. For some reason, my YouTube algorithm was suggesting a lot of those old like Good Neighbor sketches, and like the Kyle Mooney.
Kyle is autistic.
Well, yeah.
Not the guy, I mean the
The man too.
Oh, okay.
He's a really sweet guy.
Yeah.
Probably got a little drip drop in there.
Potently. I mean, we're all drinking from the same well.
It's a spectrum.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
We all got different little drips in there.
But here's my favorite part
This
is
one, he can't look people. He blinks too much if you miss that.
I actually,
little bit.
I think in like 20 years, people are going to look back on Fringe Guy like it's blackface. Because I was rewatching a couple last night, just because it popped up on my own
thank
TikTok
you.
feed, and I was like, I'll watch this, and it was one of the earlier ones, and I was like, damn, dude, this is like,
No, I actually disagree. I think the later ones are more like
really?
No, I think the early ones are like not on the spectrum.
Well, there was this one thing where you were going, okay,
Okay, here you want to know my defense against that? I really do that. And I really blink like that.
Again.
And so I get the pass.
It's a spectrum. And
I get the pass. I get the pass.
I know you get the pass because you, like I said, all of us have little droplets.
Yeah.
Like I personally love the way a mouse pad feels, and it calms me down when I'm on a flight.
yeah.
Yeah.
Angus, you have the pass in the way that Logic has the pass.
Yeah.
So you
it's
still
like-
got it, but
But you have to explain.
you got to talk. You got to explain it, and it
Well,
doesn't feel
Logic
as
has
good.
the pass.
Yeah.
yeah, because he grew up around.
Taking a quick break to talk about Fireball. Okay, guys, shout out to our partner Fireball. The stocking is out. All right, Fireball's back again with the perfect party starter for the holidays. Whether you're hanging it or slapping it or pouring it, this non-denominational holiday-themed whiskey stocking is the must-have gift this year. It's literally a stocking full of Fireball, and you can hang it on your mantle or toss it around the room with friends. Okay,
Or you can fondle it the way Luke is.
Fondle the way Luke is. I mean, I have been to so many horrible holiday parties that I hate them, and then that would make it better to me. I think that would make it a lot better to me if I was at a place where there was no Christmas cheer or there was no non-denominational holiday cheer, and I had a bag of whiskey. It's still football season, and Fireball Whiskey wants to provide an extra spark to ignite football rivalries.
Oh yeah.
All season long. Me and Angus have this. Luke, we've had a background.
And I'm
winning the bet.
Whose fantasy team's doing better?
Mine.
Angus's loser has to buy the other guy some Legos.
Yes.
I'm getting blown out. Whatever. Thank you, Fireball. Anyways, Fireball's iconic cinnamon flavor tastes fire and goes down easy, making it the ultimate crowd pleaser. Go pick up some from your local liquor store and join us in drinking Fireball during football and holiday season. Thank you. Back to the episode.
Just get past it.
Sorry. Okay, where do we...
Let's do some let's do 2025.
Okay, 2025 ins and outs.
2025. Last year, I came through with some hot 2024 ins and outs.
Do you remember any of the highlights?
I remember last year saying, my name is Luke Null. My name is Coach Gordon Bombay. I lived this year legally as Coach Gordon Bombay. It was complicated. I had to get my driver's license changed. But everything I said from last year came true. Every single thing I said was out or in came true last year.
Okay, so what's in this year?
So this year's ins and outs. So I wrote some ins and outs for 2025, and I will say this year's batch, not as good. I would go so far as to say significantly worse than last year.
That's fine.
Wait, should we do a recap of last year's?
Nah, everyone go look up on your own time.
2025 ins and outs. Out. Killing yourself. We've had enough. That's so 2024. Mm-hmm. In. Huck to a coin. Out. Emails ending with, let's circle back. Mm-hmm. In. Emails ending with, I did it all for the nookie. And you have to say it like that. Out. Luigi busting a cap and a CEO. In. Wario knifing the guy who invented Dave and Buster's. All right, we're rolling. Out. 2024, out. Crypto bros emailing me to invest in Jizz coin. In. Crypto bros emailing me just freaking asking how I am. And like actually caring about it. Not just if I invest in Jizz coin. 2025. Out. Leave it to Beaver. In. Leave it in Beaver. All right. Out. Will Angus not having sex in high school.
Woo.
In. Will Angus having sex with high schoolers now.
I knew it was coming.
You know where it was coming. Now we're really hitting the good ones here, I would say. Out. Gen Z.
Yep.
In. Gen Z's nuts. I don't like that, and I have a wedgie in the front. Out. Me spending every day in a pitch black room, naked and filthy, listening to the Wicked soundtrack full blast as I eat my own poop and drink my own pee. In Frasier reboot. Oh boy. This is good stuff.
What is Frasier? Sorry, keep
The
going.
therapist.
I know. I've seen like the people in it. I've never seen an episode.
It's what's in this year.
Apparently it's very popular.
Apparently 2025 it's gonna be in. So out. We're trying for a kid. In. I'm really leaving it in lately. And I've been cream pieing my wife every night of the week, absolutely filling her up with seed, making sure every single drip droplet of my Pearl Jam gets in and stays in there. When I feel a jizza coming, I make it sure I'm nutbag deep as I empty out my baby batter. Okay? And we're moving, and we're moving. Okay, this one has a voice.
It sounds like there's an earthquake outside.
I think there is from the laughter.
Yes.
From the seismic Richter scale laughter. 2025. Oh, you're right.
It's fine. It's not going to catch.
Is it an aminal? That's kind of scary.
That's definitely an animal.
If I heard that in my house
What is up
alone,
with that?
I would start crying.
Yeah, dude, that sounds like a horror movie. Little pitter patter.
We're safe and it's daytime, and that scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
That is terrible.
That was
It's definitely
scary.
an animal.
There's an animal on the roof.
little squirrel. Oh, it's a squirrel.
A
Are
squirrel.
you sure?
I would bet squirrel too.
Yeah.
2025 out. I'm not doing the voice. E.T. phone home. In Baby Yoda text work. Think about it. It's a thinker. That one's a thinker. Out.
I don't think I get it.
E.T. phone home.
Oh,
in
fuck.
Baby Yoda text work.
Now I get it.
Now she thought about it,
Yeah.
and then she got
Wait, I don't get it.
I get phone home.
E.T. is to Baby Yoda.
I see. Okay.
Phone is to text. Home is to work.
So, okay,
So it's a bit
flips
of a
them.
it's a bit of a gag.
Kind of a paradigm shift.
You, but you broke the 180 rule. if you will.
We're getting in the home stretch, and these are bad.
Great.
Out, pointing up and saying, "Survey says." In, clicking a little red button that's attached to a wire to something under my coat and shouting Allahu Akbar. uh, 2025, out, Yellowstone with Kevin Costner. In, Grand Teton with Paul Blart Mall Cop.
What is grand?
Out, showing incremental growth in your mental health. In, sexting your therapist. This one has an act out. Out, queer eye. In, queer pinky toes and belly buttons. It's time to honor and acknowledge that there are other queer body parts. Out, polio vaccine. In, polio again, baby. We're going to have polio again real soon.
We are. Hey, and bird flu.
And bird flu.
Bird flu's in.
It on the way back. Out, Liam being kind of rude to me in front of my brother when he visited. In, me getting Liam's mom to fall in love with me marrying Liam's mom, becoming Liam's dad, and teaching him not to be so rude to good friends whose brothers are visiting.
Did that happen?
Well, maybe this year, maybe one thing is out and one thing is in.
Did that happen?
Maybe one thing is out and one thing is in. No, he's. Well, I don't know that. Did you meet my brother?
Yeah, when we were in Cincinnati.
Nothing but kind.
Sweet.
He ripped a shot with my mom.
Oh, I heard. Yeah.
Fucking
My
perfect.
mom drank it like a drink. Weird.
Scary.
Out. Well, this one's a little too real. Out. Women can be president.
Yeah, I guess. Look,
In, women can be doctors now. Women can be doctors now this year. Out. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. In, Kamala Harris borders are.
that's pretty good.
That's
That's
a
pretty
good
good.
one. Out. Timothy Chalamet playing the main guy in all the movies. I'm done with that. In, me playing the guy who delivers the pizza in the porno and gets his ass eaten out as payment. Out, Neil deGrasse Tyson. In, Neil deGrasse pant stain.
I mean, that's just.
That's great.
That's just good.
That one's pretty good.
Neil deGrasse.
Yeah.
That's just good stuff. We're on the home stretch here. Out. Watching puppy videos on Instagram like nonstop. So cute. That's 2024. 2025. In. Watching that scene from Midsommar where they squash the old man's head like a grape over and over and over again until you go to work and you just listen to it on an earbud when you're at work.
Oh, man.
Out. Dasani. In. That's Ani DeFranco over there by that clown paw machine, isn't it? That's not good. All right, got two more. Out. Your girlfriend giving you head. No more of that. 2024. 2025. You giving yourself head, but then accidentally snapping your back and becoming paraplegic, then back in with your girlfriend giving you head, but you can't even feel it no more. She's just ceremonially sucking your lifeless woolly worm without any tingly feeling at all.
Ceremonies.
And finally, out. Mount Rushmore. Done with it. In. Count Rushmore. welcome to my mountain of president faces. That's the last one. I wrote,
You did the voice.
I think
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I'll have to rewatch the tape, but I would say that at the very least rivals last year's.
There were no bar to dart, 3 chicks on the Supreme Cart.
That one is
iconic.
Shout out to my boys Joe and Sam as I workshopped with them again.
Shout out.
I say, guys, I need you again.
What
about that?
Shut down. Hey, next year.
Next year.
Have him workshop again next year.
Oh, I need help.
That was awesome.
I did my best.
that was
That just tickled me
sublime.
pink and green.
Do you have any resolution?
My resolution is to try to bottle the lightning that is wanting to do a little bit better for yourself all year long, not just the beginning of the year. I want to have that New Year's resolution feeling in May this year. I want to have a let's get on this kind of thing. I'm gonna start eating a lot more veg or something. I don't know.
I like that.
Just little things. Doesn't need to be big. That's what people get into problems with, I think. They bite off too big of a thing. But if you do a really easily adjustable resolution, you stand a better chance.
It's true.
All right, you guys want to look at crackers?
Oh, I'd love a little crinter.
Ooh, a crumber.
A crumber, if you will. Also, can we talk? Did you had a vote on the theme song? Whatever happened?
Oh yeah, who won?
Oh, I just didn't want to hurt your feelings by saying anything, but the OG one won only because, and everyone, by the way, added that they love yours just as much, but they were like, we can't get rid of we're already used to the other one.
We can get rid of it.
I'm gonna put a bomb in this place.
When Luke comes on, can we do Crimper of the Week?
Yeah, I
Also-
actually like.
Oh, that's your theme song.
I keep forgetting.
That's kind of cool.
That actually means it's backfired.
I forgot Caleb Robertson hit us up, and I keep forgetting that. I'll hit him back. We'll set up an interview next time we're on.
Oh yeah, we'll
We'll get him on the horn. I want to talk to him.
I would love that.
Luke has got to be
That'd
there.
be awesome.
Yeah.
All right, roll Luke's theme song / Caleb Robertson's.
Crimper of the week, crimper of the week. It's time to sing and dance. Crimper of the week, crimper of the week. Watch cool videos of people singing and dancing.
Oh, what a
Crimper of
tune!
the
Yeah, I like it. It's so good. Oh, I think this is my favorite one.
Oh, dude.
Oh, I like this guy already.
Army Hammer.
Army Hammer.
Saw him on the street.
I think I might have seen this, but
Dude, there's like a bunch of these. They're vicious.
why does he keep going on interviews?
I think it's his podcast.
Oh, boy, everyone's got one.
Sure.
Even we do.
Hi, Mom. Thank you for coming on the podcast. Not a big fan. Not a big fan of the place. Not a big fan of the neighborhood, which is fine. You brought me another Bible. So this would be the 4th Bible that you've given me in the last 2 times that I've seen you. I found one in my car that you put in my car. I found this one, and then I've got these 2 that you gave me. So thank you for coming. Thank you for bearing gifts. Welcome to my home.
This is not your home, by the way. But I mean, seriously, Army.
Yeah, there's even worse ones.
Oh,
I mean,
rotten. Why put that on?
how can you have a relationship with your mom after it's all over the news that you tried to eat a girl?
No.
Not only that.
His mom is like the world's biggest.
Yeah.
All of those.
Yeah, but he tried to eat a woman.
I think that was fake.
Oh,
It was sexy.
I think
It
he was
hot.
texting a girl being like, I want to eat your toast, but I don't think he's actually doing it. I think he's just like a weird.
Are you doing a bit?
No, I don't think he ate a woman.
Have you not seen the interview and all the text? I know he didn't eat a woman, but he
that's
wanted
his thing
to
he's
eat a
into,
woman.
yeah.
Yeah, he was saying like, yeah.
And some of us are into Millhouse from The Simpsons. We all got
He
a
also
thing.
could have eaten a woman and she was okay with it and she never came out about it.
Right.
So,
She was okay with being consumed.
yeah, so she probably,
Okay.
You know.
I send shit like that.
No,
Okay.
more than that though, if your mom, we just got right over it. Just like let him say it.
Sure,
Don't
yeah.
acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Let it breathe and move on. The mom, first of all, having your mom on your podcast when your mom hates you. Your mom is giving you a Bible every time she sees you is also, that's a psychotic thing for anyone to do, to be giving you multiple Bibles, like as though like you recommend me a book.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're like, you got to read this book. You give me a copy of it. And then the next time you see me, you give me another copy of it. I'm like, no, that's an insane thing to do. But your mom hates you. Why are you putting her on camera and documenting how much your mom hates you?
All right. Do you want to do your second one, Will?
Sure. All right, Luke, do you want to read it? And Emily,
Yeah.
put on some royalty-free atmospheric music.
Okay.
Emily, describe her physically for the audio only, please.
Why are you making me describe her?
Emily, describe her physically, please.
Jarvis,
Okay.
Jarvis,
It
break down.
is
Jarvis, describe what's
a
on screen.
Woman, probably around the same age as me, so 25, 26, maybe younger. She's got some glasses on, she's got a hat on, and she's got a little crop top and pants on. And she looks, do we want to discuss race? She
Yes.
looks like
Do
she
you?
could be of
Skin.
Middle Eastern, maybe Indian, maybe, let's see her name here.
Keep guessing.
Zadeh Javu. So do with that what you will. And you want
right.
to read, Luke?
I liked it.
Well, hold on. Let's get into the crack.
This is a text-based post.
Yeah. So why don't you read it, Liam?
Oh, you want me to read it?
Yeah.
So it's a selfie. Whoa, fuck.
It's a selfie slideshow. It's just photos.
Once time I was having a really hard time at work and being mistreated by my boss, so I texted my boyfriend and told him about it.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
Okay. Emily, you want to break down what we see in this next
So
slide?
now it's a picture of her boyfriend who, if we're describing him, he looks a little bit like
Skin.
the Miami
Skin.
man. He's a white man.
White.
Looks like the Miami boat man.
White, 65.
Standing under a Demogorgon statue. Read the caption.
Short, thick stature.
Caption, Liam.
He told me to quit immediately and took me on a trip to Vegas for 5 weeks just to cheer me up.
Scroll.
5 weeks in Vegas is hell.
And that pretty much sums up the kind of person he is.
And now it's a selfie of the two.
Cool. All right.
So
That's all I got.
so
Why is the second picture with like Baphomet or something? It's like a hell demon behind it.
yeah, it's the
Why is that?
I don't know.
This
You must
is
have been at a
joke.
Stranger Things screening or something.
And that pretty much sums up. So this is it's hard to judge and say that this is like a sugar daddy situation.
I love the comments now is, you know what? Hell yeah. That's like everyone's new thing.
Yeah, well,
they're
that means,
commenting.
you know what? Hell yeah for you. Get the money.
Yeah.
Get that
Get your
paper.
bag, queen.
Also,
and him get that
bold
coming.
choice for the second panel. To like, if you are trying to be sweet to the guy, you kind of did him dirty with that second picture being him in front of a demon.
Yeah.
Would he by a chance have an older brother?
He's married.
Okay.
said
He's married already.
Oh, the older brother's married. Gotcha.
When I saw this crimper, I thought this reminds me of the kind of guy that went to Liam's high school.
Cool. Yep. Yep.
Why is that?
You'll see.
Oh, I thought it was just
I live on the water. I'm worth 6 figures. I'm in my 20s. I'm looking for a girl to get pregnant, preferably a white or Spanish girl. I'm 6'2", 6'3" with shoes on. I'm running for president in 2032. Let's go.
I'm trying to do all the same shit.
That's awesome.
Honestly, when he drops the "I'm in my 20s," that's when you go, "That's a hard 20s." That's a hard 20s.
No, you know who that guy would have gone to high school with? Falbo. That's a Falbo. That's a Jacksonville.
About to say it is
Yeah.
more Florida man
Yeah.
vibe, but yeah, you're
Falbo's
right.
got some real guys that we'll have. Falbo did a documentary about a guy in high school, and we'll it's you can't find it, but you can.
But he's got it.
Yeah, he's got it.
The Jackass guys did a documentary called Wild Whites of West Virginia. Have you ever heard of this movie?
No, I've heard the other one.
the Jackass guys?
Dick House.
Is it about them?
So no, they're not in it. It's the
Oh, okay,
production.
okay.
Like it's what's his name? Jeff Tremaine, the main producer of Jackass.
Sure.
Did a documentary on this like hoodlum family from the like hillbillies in West Virginia, and they do some very funny things. There's a lot of like really funny scenes in it where she's like at a drive-through at a Taco Bell being like, "Y'all got mozzarella cheese sticks," and stuff like that. And there's some really just like, we would watch it in college and just die laughing. And then watching it as an adult or at like years later, not that you're not an adult in college, but like watching it years later, you're like, this is profoundly sad. And like,
is it like the soft white underbelly doc with like the inbred family?
It's not far off that. They're not inbred, but they're like in the poorest county in West Virginia. It's just like abject poverty, but they are doing and saying very funny things that you're like, you can't not laugh at some of it, but it's also a snapshot of like really terrible shit.
Horrible.
There's this guy on TikTok who, I'm sorry, it's Sully. I think it's like Sully something, but he
landed the plane.
Yeah, exactly.
He landed the plane on the river.
But he goes up to, he lives in upstate New York. And in this neighborhood in upstate New York where he like lives nearby, there's like a bunch of basically pretty close to the people from that you're talking about, and just upstate New York versions. And he follows them, just interviews them. And he goes into a trailer, and the level of, their IQ is at a point where they think they can lie and get away with it like a kid would.
Right.
So like there's a girl saying she dated Vin Diesel. And she's like, yeah.
Maybe she did.
And who knows? Vinny's crazy. But it's it's the most entertaining things ever. It's just a guy being like, I just bought my girlfriend a ring. He's like, yeah, it was $30. I got it at the fucking store. He's like, fuck, I'm going to jail tomorrow though, so I gotta get out and then propose. I'm trying to get her pregnant as fast as I can.
Jeez.
I'm gay. Like he's just like, people are all over the place. I'll show you some.
Where is this?
There's a guy on TikTok who interviews them, and it's
down in the holler.
And the guy who interviews him is hilarious. It's like he'll really get in and be like, "Really, you dated Vin Diesel? How was it?"
I've seen one of these.
He's really young. Everyone in it's pretty young.
Tender lover?
Probably not.
You got a crimper?
Oh yeah, I got one.
Also, speaking of soft white underbelly, I feel like I could see World of T-shirts on there someday. Couldn't you?
Yeah.
This is Unk breaking down Travis Hunter's girlfriend situation.
He's going to have to sign footballs. He's going to have to sign helmets. He's going to have to sign jerseys. He's going to have to he's going to have to take pictures. And for you to say, when he's taking those, talking about how long do I have to stay here all day? You should graciously and willingly stay there a month if that's what it requires. And for you to talk about, well, the reason why I left him on for my inbox, well, he's younger than me and he cheated. You see, now you threw that man on the bus. We didn't need to know that. We did not need to know that. Why you put that man business in the street? Are you perfect?
Wait. She said that Travis Hunter cheated on her?
So there's this whole thing recently where Travis Hunter was at some place taking pictures of everyone. It was after the Heisman, and she's sitting on the couch just like,
yeah.
And he's taking much. She's like, so what am I supposed to do? Sit here all day? And he's like, no, you can go walk around or go up to the hotel room. Like, what the fuck? That video went viral. Everyone's like, oh, this girl sucks.
Is that audio or is it lip reading? Or?
It's both. You can hear her say it in the video. Big news, guys. We're gonna get stoned for the duration of 2025. We're running a monster giveaway for the remainder of the year. A year of free THC and Delta 9 products. Okay, Almost Friday merch, unique Almost Friday experience. All you have to do is click the link below and go to the website, fill out 2 or 3 questions about how you'd like to get banged up on the weekend, and you're good to go. This year is the easiest giveaway you've ever had to enter. We're giving you free shit for an entire year. You must be 21 to enter, and you must fill out the survey. You must love having a good time. Go and enter. We'll see you on the other side.
And a quick word from BetMGM. As you all know by now, we have teamed up with BetMGM this season. We'll be using BetMGM lines to make all of our picks, and we have special offers to our listeners each week. If you haven't signed up for BetMGM, use bonus code AFPOD, and you will get up to $1,500 first bet offer on your wager with BetMGM. Here's how it works. Download the BetMGM app and sign up with bonus code AFPOD. Deposit at least $10 and place your first wager on any game. You will receive up to $1,500 in bonus bets if you bet loses. Just make sure you use bonus code AFPOD when you sign up. Hey, Luke.
What up?
You should use our bonus code on BetMGM to sign up, and then you can bet on your Bengals losing.
I gotta do that, but I gotta remember to use the code AFPOD in order to do so that I get so many good bonus bets on betting on my Bengals to lose.
Well, here, let me talk more about BetMGM. Don't forget, if you haven't signed up for BetMGM, use bonus code AFPOD and get your $1,500 first bet offer today.
Oh, and I had one more cracker, but it's not a video. It's just something I want to talk about. Lily Phillips, fucking 100 guys. So me and Angus watched that documentary. We were on a little bit of mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was the biggest mistake of my life.
I heard that she was doing that.
Yeah.
100? I thought it was 1,000.
No.
Next up.
100 was the warm-up. Thou is coming.
But it's a real documentary.
And my application got denied again.
You didn't make the top thou?
Well, the problem is it's probably my cover letter. I guess I didn't put enough heart into it.
How long does each one of the guys get to fuck? 5 minutes?
It's 5 minutes.
Well, with the thou, it's probably going to be, I guess, a minute or 2 minutes.
It's going to be like a McDonald's.
2 minutes?
Yeah.
How many minutes are in a day? 60 times 24?
Hold on, let's crunch it in unders.
I'm going to do right now what I do when someone goes at a dinner table, hey, what's 20% of this? And I just go, and then I pretend like I'm thinking and nothing happens in my head. Every single time someone's like, well, how much should I tip here? I go, it's probably, and then I do nothing in my mind. And then I make up a number. And whatever they say, I go, oh, yeah.
I can teach you a trick. Would you like to learn?
The tipping trick?
You can teach me, but I'm going to stop listening the second you start.
No, ready? Okay, give me, how much is the bill?
$346.
Okay, you want to tip 20%?
I want to tip 21%.
Oh, then I don't know.
I know it. I think I know your trick you're talking
No,
about.
you don't.
You
No,
don't.
you don't.
Emily,
You're a
Emily,
chick.
Emily,
You don't know
Emily, you
anything.
don't. You
20%,
don't.
$20.
Where you double the 10%.
It's no, Emily,
No,
stop.
no, Emily, no.
Emily,
Then
stop.
what's your trick? Then
Dude,
what's your
you're
trick?
showing your ass. Stop.
All right, Lily Phillips.
So we watched the documentary, and we the mushrooms.
The documentary, or you watched the porn?
No, it's a documentary. It actually is a phenomenal documentary, and the guy producing it, he'll have a good career. He's very good at what he does.
What was the point of the documentary? Like,
following her leading up to her fucking 100 guys in a day, and then interviewing her after. So it's like they get like her whole backstory of like kind of how she started doing OnlyFans and porn, and then they follow her like leading up to the 100 guys she fucks in a day. And then they go there in the morning and they come back after and they talk to some of the guys. And like I said, we took a little bit of mushrooms, so sensitivity levels were a little bit up. It was the darkest, most sinister I've felt in a long time.
Yep.
Like watching this 23-year-old just...
she's 23.
She's 23.
Yep.
Just basically take her soul and just be like, I don't want it. And like, there's no coming back from this. Like, she's gonna... like, she'll probably be fine till like 25, 26. The wheels are gonna come the fuck off whenever she has to come to terms with.
Yeah, I'm like the 90th guy. The wheels are off.
Yeah.
Emily, can you open the doc?
I also crunched the numbers. In a day, there are 1,440 minutes.
Ooh.
So that means if she's gonna fuck 1,000 guys in a day, they have less than 2 minutes each. They have 1 point. Like,
I already picture what's happening at the end.
Can you go to Can you go to 14 minutes and 30 seconds?
Is this the?
Yes.
Okay, nice.
14, 30. Okay, pause.
Okay.
This, again, me and Liam were on mushrooms, and when I saw this, it felt like the barbarians were at the gate. The zombies had broken in all of the entrances, and they had flooded in. Watch this. This is seconds after she announced, "Hey, apply to fuck me." Watch this.
What Lily had shown us so far was fairly in keeping with most creators on OnlyFans. However, what she was planning to do in a couple of weeks' time had never been seen before.
Audio only.
This is where the applications are coming through.
Where the guys are messaging. I had it switched off for a little bit, so it's just...
So how are you doing this? You put out a phone number.
Yeah.
How horrifying is that?
Dude.
How horrifying is that?
Men are gross.
Yeah?
Men are gross? Yes.
No. Look. Men are horrific, and she is demented.
Men are pigs.
This is a tug of war of inhumanity.
Which is worse,
yeah, it's like everyone is.
I mean,
except for the first guy that fucked her.
This isn't the same, but I remember my commercial agent sent me an email saying, "Hey, that Clorox toilet wipe commercial you went out for, no joke, 60,000 people were submitted for that." So if 60,000 people are
Holy
trying
shit.
to get on a Clorox toilet wipe commercial, Of course, there's gonna be that many guys who want to fuck a porn star.
Yeah. No, I know, but I think
it's a bummer though.
I think
It's a bummer.
the data visualization
Dude.
of the text flying in and like lagging her phone is so insane. It's literally like
It's what she
It's
wanted.
literally like the Hereditary girl banging on the door, like let me in.
Dude. And then at the end of this, they, but they go into the door. They open the door and they go into the room for a second. The cameraman goes, gags, and she goes, "Was that real? Was that real? Did you really just gag?" And he's like, "Yeah, I did. It smells like cum in fucking here." And then you look on the bed's riddled in cum. There's condoms all over the floor. I mean, it must smell like fucking. I'll steal this line. It must smell like a pedophile's whisper.
We had to go outside and like
whisper.
we had to like go outside and smoke cigarettes and just sit there. You, me, and Willie D. Like,
Yeah, we went
like,
outside
oh
and
my
smoked.
god, because it made me feel so. It made me feel like there was no driver at the wheel and the car was on fire.
What was the takeaway after the fact? Was she like chafed?
I don't think they really got into that.
That's the all I want to know is how are you doing physiologically after 100?
So she's sobbing,
Like,
obviously.
my body hurts from like.
She's sobbing after because she's like, she just fucked 100 guys, and like, but she's so
Random people from the internet.
random men. Most of them didn't even get STD checks, and
Oh, no.
and she blew all of them without a condom to start.
I think it was like
She blew all of them. Most of them came on her
condom.
face.
And then later she was like, "Oh, I didn't know you could get HIV from blowjobs.
I don't think you can, or you can.
You can.
You have to swallow some
HIV, you
sauce,
can?
though, don't you?
I think no.
I think just
I've-
herpes.
Can you
No. You can get HIV. This is a. Unless I got baited
That's
by the
be
article.
really funny if you're wrong.
Because I said
Well,
I told
then-
that cartoon hobo out front that you can't get that he couldn't give it to you that way. Okay.
It's low, but it's possible.
Yeah.
So I'm right.
So you just got to
so
take
it's possible with 100 men, it's probably much higher of a.
Oh no, she's got something. You can't
Yeah.
have sex with. You can't do a stunt like that and not catch something.
Well,
Also, again, 1,000 men in 24 hours. That's 24 hours of nonstop.
100 men.
That's 1,000. They would get to have sex with her for less than 2 minutes each.
Yeah.
Like a minute. What are we even doing?
Is she not is she taking breaks? Like, is she enjoying it?
No.
No,
Is
of
checked
course
out the whole
not.
time to get
She
through
said
each
she said she was
person?
disassociating for most of it. She could only remember like 5 guys.
I mean, I feel bad for her. Something happened and made her soul go away.
and
I
you
mean,
can
she'll
just,
make so much money from that.
we tried to find the video for like an hour after. We couldn't find it.
I just wanted to see like her reaction.
I wanted to see guy 99 walk in the room and be like, "Oh fuck."
Do you want to? I got a little character for you.
Oh, please.
I got a character. This one's a
See,
first
now
of all.
I got
I got to
sad
read.
again.
I got to read. I forgot. I wrote down the names on my way. This is my little character.
Okay.
You are my uncle and you are my dad. My name is J-Mo Squid from Rocket Power.
Nice.
You are my dad, Henry Squid from Rocket Power.
Okay.
And you, again, are my uncle, Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide Squid from Rocket Power.
Sweet.
Okay? We all know and it is the day after Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dad, can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
I love you, Daddy. Thank you so much for the gifts yesterday. What a joyous season this has been.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Of course, yeah, you deserved them all.
It's nice to have all the family here the day after. You know?
Right.
It's great to be here with you guys.
I do want to discuss. Last night, I guess 2 nights ago, Christmas Eve.
Okay.
I wanted to see Santa Claus. And,
Yeah.
because I heard a commotion, and so I rose to see what was the matter, and I crept down the banister, and I spied with my little eye, Mommy and Santa Claus together, sharing a smooch. But then it went past that. They were really clacking tongues, like they weren't even touching lips. They were just clacking tongues like lizards. And then Santa Claus was fully nude, had no shirt, no pants, and no underpants on.
This is a dream you had?
This isn't a dream. I saw this. Mommy, and I wanted to give you the what up with it. And Mommy started biting Santa Claus's nipples really hard, drew blood on both of them. So just bit nipples off, and Santa liked it. And then there was a point when Santa and this is hard for me to say because this is my mommy watching this, and I wanted to tell you. And Santa starts like shitter fucking mommy. No, didn't even spit in his hand or anything. Dry shitter fucking mommy. And this is hard to talk about. And then there was a moment where I'm like, do I say something? Like, I'm watching this happen. And then I saw Uncle Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide in the corner, and I thought, uh-oh, he's going to put a stop to this. And he had a gun. He had a gun, and he went over to Santa's head, and he put the gun to Santa's head. But that helped Santa. That helped Santa get hard and stay hard.
Okay.
And so he was just putting and then I saw that you were masturbating. And then him and Santa looked at each other, and they say, are you about ready to pow, pow, pow? And then Mommy took...
4 pows.
4 pows. Pow, 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 pow. Mommy took a champagne flute, gacked out whatever was in there, and then he put his in the champagne flute, and then Santa had a kind of a double clutch, and so the rest of it went in the champagne flute. Then they all three held hands, and they let the Le Creuset on the stovetop heat up until it was really piping hot, medium high heat. Put the jism onto the Le Creuset, let it cook up into a patty. Cooked. Sorry, it's hard to talk about.
You got the memory of an elephant, son. Good for you. You're going to get a scholarship. Keep going.
And cooked it up, and then they, Uncle Ned asked Santa if Jesus was real, and Santa said, "Fuck no, bitch. Fuck no, bitch. It's just me. It's just me up here. I'm God, bitch." And I said, "What?" And I just wanted to know, is that real Santa God, Daddy?
Hold on.
That's all true, right?
This is real?
110%. I'm getting worked up, just crying a little bit. That was beautiful, man. That was the way you broke that down was beautiful.
This actually happened?
Last night in your house, yeah.
Brother, look me in the fucking eyes. This really happened. Swear on your life.
They were hooting like baboons the whole time, too. I'm honestly surprised you didn't wake up from it. It was loud.
Drugged them.
I had no idea that God was Santa. That's the scariest thing I've ever heard in my life. And I don't know what to do, and I think that none of this means anything anymore, and I'm so sorry that I've led you astray.
Thank you, sir.
Taking you to church every week.
I'm not going to go to church if Santa's God, because I think it's really boring, church, and I don't like eating the wafers, because I know what the wafers are now.
What do we do now? You've had sex with my wife. You're the man of the house now. I lay down my allegiance to you. There is no God. You are God. Santa is God.
You're my dad now. Ned's Declassified School Survivor Guy Squid from Rocket Power.
That's not my son now. That's your son. That's your baby boy now.
I give you complete authority to fuck him.
Thank you, sir.
I'm not saying you have to, but I just want you to know.
I will. I'm allowed to do that now.
You got your mother's eyes. Look at me one more time. There's still life in yours.
I want
me. Where's the life? Do you see any?
It'd be a whole lot easier for us, I think, if tonight when you went to bed, you just took 16 Benadryl.
Yeah.
Drank some white wine.
Yeah.
And then we'll just kind of put a sheet over you. We'll kind of do like what they did in The Last of Us. We'll open the windows.
Yeah.
So it doesn't stink up the whole house. And we'll just let you rot in there until someone comes to pick you up.
Okay. If that's what you want, son, I'll do that for you. And I'll tell Santa to watch over you when I get there to the North Pole, which is, I think, heaven.
North Pole's heaven.
North is heaven.
Okay.
It's been nice. I guess I'll fuck you to death.
I'll be on Benadryl. I don't care.
I'll be in the corner.
All right.
Put a gun to my head.
All right. I'll go wait upstairs and I'll go put on a dirty movie or something.
Enjoy your last little trip.
No, it's for us.
Oh. I'm 10.
That was fun.
Just like we drew it up.
Okay, I have one. I'm Jim Christmas.
Nice.
You are. Hold on, let me think.
Oh, did you guys like my Squid from Rocket Power as our last name?
I really like that.
I did. So the whole last name is Squid from Rocket Power.
Yeah, and your name is Ned's the Classified School Survivor Guide. Squid from Rocket Power.
I thought there was a reference I was missing or something. That was just
Perfect.
cool.
Just fun.
Just a good old fashioned fun.
Okay, you are my dad.
Hell yeah.
I'm Jim Christmas, and you're the mall Santa. Okay.
Ho ho ho! Oh, next up on Santa's lap.
There he is. Go sit on Santa's lap.
Oh, a big boy.
Yeah, he's big.
Oh, someone needs to stop eating so many cakes and goodies this year.
Yeah.
What would you like this year, little boy?
Tell him what you want. Tell him what you want, Jimmy.
Oh, he brought a list.
Oh, yes,
He brought a list. I'll hold this for you.
50 pounds of fertilizer, 30 gallons of fuel oil. 10 pounds of ammonium nitrate, 5 gallons of triacetone triperoxide, 10 gallons of ethylene glycol dinitrate, 150 grams of urea nitrate, 100 rounds of 55.6 hollow point, 10 mags of 7.62 full metal jacket rounds, 500 rounds of 38s ballistic tip, and I'm forgetting something. Oh, and a Nintendo Switch.
All right. Well, Santa knows a lot of those things. We can get you the Nintendo Switch.
Do you have any connections with the Middle East or the cartel?
Santa is from Holland.
He asked you if you had any connections with the Middle East or the
It'll be
cartel.
a lot easier for you to acquire these if you have connections with the Middle East or the cartel.
I have. Santa has his elves working round the clock for good little boys.
My brother was the Vegas shooter.
Okay,
The Mandalay Bay guy.
Okay, thank you.
How'd it go? Good job, buddy. That was awesome. You better get him those full fucking jacket rounds.
I'd like to go home.
Let's go home.
Okay. All right, that's it.
I like that a lot.
That was amazing. It's
fun.
Amazing.
I like that a lot. And I like that you were writing those things up before you wrote those things down before, right before Liam got here with the coffee. It didn't look like you were looking it up.
Oh, no, that's a different character.
So you just knew the names of those different nitrates and...
No. I have two characters where I wrote something down, if that's all right.
But I'm saying you were writing things down.
I was writing a different note. I wrote this one in the car on the way here.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Got you. So you did have to look up those things.
Yes, I did.
That's what I'm getting at. I'm saying it looked like beforehand, it looked like you were ripping those different chemical components off from memory, which I think is distressing.
I wish that I could have. That would have been
like
funnier.
Shia LaBeouf in the one Transformer scene when he's in college and he gets hit with like all the data and he runs up to the thing. He's like, oh, fuck.
The meme with the math problem.
Taking a quick break to talk to you about Rocket Money. Let me tell you about Rocket Money. In the digital information age, right? I was just telling you about this. Yeah. There's so many subscriptions, like I didn't realize I was paying for Paramount Plus and Netflix and Peacock and OnlyFans. No, that's just a bit. I had subscriptions to some they'd send me gifts, a package every month of like manly products, and it was just going to a junkyard. The address was a junkyard, so every month all this stuff was getting delivered. I'm wasting all this money. Little did I know, Rocket Money took a look at my finances, and it said, "Hey, you're paying for all this junk you don't need." And I said, "Thank you, Rocket Money, for sending me $1 million a year."
Yeah,
Rocket
I
Money's
used
awesome.
Rocket Money for real. I used it, and I was like, I'm some kind of freaking nar paying for Paramount Plus. I could go online and type in "Watch Reno 911" for free, pal.
Rocket Money is awesome. They give you notifications. They're like, "Hey, you just spent $800 on a great
Another
pumpkin
OnlyFans."
Charlie, yeah, an OnlyFans account. And it's just a guy that does Charlie Brown.
Well, it's a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills so that you can grow your savings. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's premium features. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/almostfriday today. That's rocketmoney.com/almostfriday. rocketmoney.com/almostfriday.
Let's get back into the.
Do you remember? Well, is that another?
It is. Should I just rip this other character?
Yeah.
Or do you have one?
I have one. That's
Yeah,
real
do
quick. Okay. All right. I'm Rug. That's radio.
From the movie?
No.
Yes. No. I'm Rug. That's radio, and we are quiet Christmas carolers, and we're also just looking around your house. We're not even making eye contact with you at all. We're scanning your house, and that's why we're here. We just like to see the inside of people's houses. All right. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells.
This is charming. You want me to get out of the way? What are you guys doing? Don't snap at me in my own. This is my house. What song are you singing?
What fun bells.
How old are you boys?
Wife and 2 kids.
What are we doing? What's that? Is that an egg? He has a wet egg. Why do I have a wet egg? Honey, is this a... He wants it back. Never mind. False alarm, hon. What song are you guys singing? Or are you dressed as the wet bandits from Home Alone? I don't like this. Hey! Oh, I like an egg. Honey, can you Google Christmas egg? ? What religion from? Google that. What song are you singing? Don't snap at me.
Fall asleep.
Let's get in there. How's that?
I like the Christmas egg. Why is it wet?
I've had two hard-boiled eggs in my pocket.
Those are hard boiled?
I just
Got them from the Gustasian?
I just want to give you guys your presents a little bit.
Oh, I don't
want
want
this year.
Thank you.
I want.
Binder. Don't worry, it's hard boiled.
Oh!
I'll tell you what. Here's some hot sauce.
Thank you.
Now this
Best
is a
gift I've
Christmas
ever gotten.
miracle.
That's a credit senior.
This is a
You want
Christmas
some salt and
miracle.
pepper?
And that's your baby in there.
Thank you.
Oh, now it's gone.
It's a maraca.
No, you did. That's a
Will,
little
do you
Liam.
next
I like to
one.
go to sleep.
Okay, sorry, I'm just tired. Don't.
Show your Pepe.
All right. I'm
This next character is me just showing the mushroom tip head of my Pepe.
I'm Ringle.
Ringle?
I'm Ringle, and you are Mariah. And you are driving, and I just crashed into you from behind. You were at a red light, and I crashed into you. Okay? What's this?
Hey, what gives?
Oh, okay. Wait, yeah, okay.
I'm getting a character.
All right. Oh my God, we pulled over.
What gives?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, Mariah?
Yeah.
Did you go to WTA High?
Take your glasses off.
Ringle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ringle Star.
Oh my God. Oh, this is so embarrassing. I am so sorry. My car's fine. Yours
not.
I'm so happy to pay for the damages and stuff.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I know a guy. He can fix that up really
Yeah.
quick. How have you been?
Well,
Yeah, this is awkward. Oh God.
no, I did this. Yeah, and this is not a great way to see it again. But yeah, just on my way to
Yeah.
divorce proceedings.
Really?
Yep.
I'm in town for the holidays, so
Still wearing the
wearing
the ring, but
Yeah.
not by 4 p.m. I won't.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll let you go, but let me grab your number so that I can. We can do this off insurance. You know, I don't want my
Sure.
rates
If you
to
just
go
want to
up.
give me your insurance information, and
Can we
then-
do it off insurance?
Oh, you don't have insurance.
I don't want my rates to go up. I'll pay for the whole thing. My car's fine. I just don't want my rates to go up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That's
What's your number?
fine. I just don't want to. I just want to make sure it's covered because it's.
I'm paying for it.
I'm about to say this wasn't my
Yeah.
wrangle.
What's your number?
You don't. I think I don't know if you still have my number from back in the day.
I don't. How? I mean, how?
You just want to Instagram me then?
I mean, can I just text you?
Sure. Okay. Yes. Of course.
Okay.
555.
Okay.
555. 555.
Okay. Great. I'm so sorry about that. Read that number back to me.
Okay. Your number back to you.
Read the number you just gave me back to me.
555555555.
Okay, I sent you a text. Did it show up? Did you give me a real number?
What's in your pocket?
Law junk.
I don't think I got bad service here.
Crash, bang, bump. The engine stops. The engine of my car or my heart? I've been searching my whole life. Have I found my wife? That day I hit you with my car. Glad you weren't bloodied and charred. Sorry about your ruined carriage. Will you take my hand in marriage? Mariah.
Is that what you just
I lost my
me?
job. I flew home. I knew you still lived here. I looked you up on LinkedIn. I knew you still lived here.
So you hit me with your car?
Yeah.
Ringle.
Yeah, I hit you with my car.
What did you... Don't tell me not to say...
I hit you with my car.
No? I don't...
No, I hit you with my car to find you.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
I don't like what's going on right now. If you wanted to talk to me, you should have just come down to Putters where I work. You know where I work.
I know. I've been there the last 4 weeks every morning, but I just get nervous when you walk by and
you keep dressing up in disguises too.
Yeah.
I know it's you. Because there's not that many different Michael Jackson impersonators that come into the Putters. I know it's you.
I guess I stand out a little bit.
Yeah. And you do different eras of MJ.
Yeah.
But I knew it's you. You don't need to be hitting me. It's creepy.
Again, didn't hit. Yeah, I hit you with my car on purpose as an accident.
What do so it was on purpose. That was on purpose.
I'm being honest with you.
What did you text me? Was that the text? What was the text?
Yeah, it was the poem.
I'm getting divorced today.
Well, you know what? I got to be honest. You probably aren't because your car's not going to make it there.
No, it's not. So that means I'm going to stay married. You didn't think that through, did you, Einstein?
Yeah.
If you really want...
All right, right. Great plan. Now you won't get divorced.
You don't want me... You just wanted me to marry you. And
now you won't get divorced.
I'm confused by the you saying yes and then...
How about this?
Okay.
I'll see you later tonight.
I can't... No.
Well, I'll definitely see you later tonight.
Please don't.
I can't. I get so horny I can't control it.
Masturbate. You can't?
Don't work.
Not allowed.
What's wrong with it?
Band-Aid. That's a Band-Aid to the problem.
You got Band-Aids all over your zone?
No, I just crank and hog to you. It's just not enough.
I'm just stepping in here. I was just overhearing this whole thing. He's not allowed to jack off.
Okay. That makes more sense.
This is my son.
I'm not here, but he's not allowed to jack
and
off.
I wanted to tell you this, but Mariah, that time in high school this is your son.
He's not allowed to. Did you hear? He's not allowed to jack off. He's not allowed.
This is your boy. I had him after we made love.
To jack off. Can we get on that? He's not allowed to jack
he's
off.
Not allowed. I got a lot to unpack here.
Why
is that a religious thing?
No, this is your son. He can't.
Explain how that would happen.
What?
Explain how sex works. We had sex.
We dry humped in the back of my.
I ejaculated.
Are you allowed to jack off?
I'm allowed.
Okay, I am too. So we're both allowed to jack off. He's not allowed to jack off. I'm just clearing. Again, I'm not here. Back to you guys.
How did you give? Why aren't you allowed to jack off?
Yeah, why am I not allowed? I never asked you that.
You're not allowed to jack off. I'm allowed to jack off. He's allowed.
I know. I guess I never asked why.
I guess you're. I guess.
But she brings up a good point.
I guess you're not allowed to know either.
So if this is my
we're
son,
not allowed. Yeah, we're not allowed to know.
We're not allowed to. We're all. I don't even know. None of us are allowed to know why he's not allowed to jack off. Again, you can jack off. I'm allowed to jack off. Allowed to jack off.
So much is going on right now, and my head is swimming, and this is a lot to take in.
Yeah.
I'm getting divorced.
Oh, I forgot to read the crash, bang, bomb.
No, you read that.
I did.
You read that.
Oh.
You actually opened with that. Actually, you didn't open. It's actually the note. When the note came in was actually the most jarring part of the whole thing because you hit me with your car, you texted me something, and then you just started doing the poem.
And you didn't get the text. You gave me a fake number, bitch.
I gave you the number that they have in phone that in the movies.
Oh.
5555555 was like the
right.
Yeah, and I'm in the movies.
All right. Well, we'll see you later.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
Well, then I want insurance. You hit me with your car.
See you later, Mom.
I'm not your mom. Where did that boy come from?
I think I found him in my apprentice.
I came out of his apprentice.
He cooked inside your apprentice?
I found him inside my apprentice.
I went from his apprentice to your vagina, and then
you never touched me.
Out your bending.
You did not touch me. My body's a temple.
Some say it feels better going out than going in.
That's not true.
Well, I'm not allowed.
Better going in.
You aren't going to believe this. How old are you?
I'm the same age as you.
So we're all three twins then.
We're Irish twins.
All right. And you know what? Hey, I'll see you next time I'm in town.
I'm confused by that.
I'll see you next time I'm in town.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I won't see you tonight. All right, that's it. I'm sorry.
That was awesome.
Just went on
I like saying something and then giving a signal to the person you're talking about that that's not true. I'll see you later.
Yeah, I don't particularly know what it means, but I guess it's for your interpretation and the viewers.
What's for the folks at home? Oh wait, I want to try one real quick.
Oh yeah.
Toss me an egg.
Team me that egg.
All right, Luke, you're my 16-year-old son.
All right.
It's your birthday.
Cool.
I'm your dad, and this is the moment you find out I have dementia.
Okay.
Happy birthday, kid.
Hey, Dad. 16 today. Do I hear some car keys jingling?
Yeah. Guess what, kid?
What?
Truck's yours now.
Ha ha ha. Big whoop, Dad. Where are the keys?
What is that?
It's a hard-boiled egg.
Fuck, I'm losing my mind. Fuck, I'm losing my mind. Fuck, I can't. I thought the fucking hard-boiled egg was a fucking key.
Do you think, Dad, here, this is a dementia test. Squeeze this egg and see if you can crunch it. Yep, you're losing it.
I can't crunch it.
If you can't crunch it, it means you have a...
Hey guys, I'm trying to get to work. Someone parked a giant egg behind my car. Can someone move it?
I'm healed.
He's back.
It's an egg on wheels.
Yeah, I'll get right to it.
Oh, okay, great.
You guys
Lock up.
back to you. All right, that was it. That's all I wanted to do.
I liked it.
That's good. I like that there's a big egg car.
So then it's like, oh, that is the key.
You saved the day.
Do you think you can scrunch it?
I don't want to.
I bet
Do
you
you think you could, though?
Yeah.
I don't think
Why is it? Isn't hard?
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Now you guys suck it out.
Wait, I got the...
Did you really thought you couldn't crack an egg with your hand? You moron. Fuck you. Never go on the fucking podcast again. Never!
Look, a lot of times we're having a good gag and joking around with friends, and sometimes you show your ass, and sometimes that's what friends are supposed to be there for you.
I show my things.
Yeah, that'll be good. Oh, boy.
So, Luke, my New Year's resolution
Let's hear it.
is to read Ballad of the Bastards or The Gentleman Bastards, whatever the series is called. And yours is to, at some point, start Mistborn, which...
Mistborn or Stormlight?
Start with Mistborn.
Okay.
They're different.
They're different.
But if you like... Mistborn is much shorter.
Cool.
And if you like that, you will love Stormlight.
Okay. I'm going to read them.
Strider's starting Mistborn.
I will absolutely get into those.
And I'll absolutely get into Bound Bastard. Bound Bastard.
The Gentleman Bastard.
Gentleman Bastard.
Do you watch Survivor?
Oh, yeah. Did you watch last night?
Wait, you do?
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Oh fuck! All right.
How have we never talked about this?
I don't know.
We're massive fans.
During the pandemic, me and Caitlin watched like 35 seasons, probably.
Yeah, I watched 15 in like 1 year.
We like slammed them every like hardcore lockdown. We were just marathoning seasons of Survivor.
Yep.
Here's a hot take for you guys.
Okay, and this is spoiler alert if you haven't seen Survivor.
No spoilers.
Oh, okay.
My hot take is that this new era fucking sucks.
That's not a hot take.
I think the hot take, though, is that if you have not watched Australian Survivor yet, if you love Survivor, watch Australian Survivor. They're doing it way better than we are. 50 days long.
Whoa.
50 days long. The challenges are like, you know how nowadays it's like, you got to go under a net in the mud and then do the same puzzle?
I was
to the point where everyone can 3D print. Like a guy was like, I 3D printed the puzzle because you guys want to do the same puzzle every time. It's like, fuck this shit. In Australia, they're like, whoever can hit each other with a log the hardest. It's like the challenges are all physical. They're all sick. Torture. The twists are way better. They're like, a lot of the times when you know one of your favorite guys is about to get nabbed, they're like, tonight's vote off is not elimination. You're voting to send someone to the other tribe as a spy.
Right.
There's more twists and turns. Their host is Jeff is soft. He's old.
Jeff got
to
soft.
Put out to pasture. Jeff is done.
That is the hottest take I've ever heard.
I wouldn't watch.
Jeff. I wouldn't watch Survivor without Jeff.
I promise you, if you watch,
I'll watch
JLP,
Australian Survivor. It's
so good.
If they brought a new American host, I probably wouldn't watch.
I'm getting close to the point where I think the show has jumped the show. Like I'm struggling to find things that I like.
Dude, the finales are
awful.
Awful. They're horrible.
Awful.
You gotta give me
unwatchable. I need
live.
I need a live studio audience. I need Jeff walking out from Tribal into the fucking
Agreed.
live studio audience in New York.
Tragedy.
The main reason why though is because when they do it in the moment, none of the people there have had a chance to watch the season to get pissed off.
Last season, the guy that came in second was sitting there like both his parents just got shot. And it's like, how's he supposed to give any responses when he just lost $1 million and lost Survivor?
I think it's better to have that like decompression period where they now get to see, oh, that guy fucking lied to me. Like there was way more juicy after.
Yeah, way more.
Yeah, I got to say though, this last season was top 10 all time.
I thought it was a fantastic season.
I thought it was good for new era. I thought it was one of the better of the new era, like 41 onward. I think it was one of the better ones.
I mean, basically every season after 40 sucks.
Pretty much.
This season was so fucking good.
Here's some more hot takes of why the new seasons suck.
Mm-hmm.
I understand they got to be in Fiji now. It's the same. The challenges. I tell my wife, zoom through. I don't care.
Yeah, we don't.
I mean, zoom to whoever wins. I got to know who won it.
Yeah.
But like watching them, they're not fun to watch.
No, they're not.
No.
The challenges are lame. They're just the same games every time. I think that they shortened it down to like 26 days or something now. So it's like I get why they're trying to starve them faster, make it more intense, like so that they could shoot multiple ones a year. Whatever.
Way cheaper.
Corner cutting.
Yes.
But then all of the advantages are beware. They take away your vote. Taking away people's votes are not ever fun. Losing your vote is never fun to watch as a audience.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like every single thing, when you go on an adventure or whatever, on an excursion, you're gonna lose your vote. If you find a hidden immunity idol, you're gonna lose your vote till you do this. Losing your vote sucks. It's boring. It's boring. Shot in the dark is boring.
Yeah, shot in the dark.
Boring.
When someone plays a shot in the dark, I'm like, they have a 12% chance to win. I don't fucking care.
We're doing the merge at 13 now. Fuck that shit. Do a. They insist on always starting with 3 tribes. Mix it up. It shouldn't be the same thing every fucking. I got a lot of hot takes.
Okay, hear me out.
Everything you said.
My biggest take for new era after 40, the cast sucks every time. This season they fucking hit it out of the park. The cast was great.
They
great cast, but and it's hard to avoid this.
Too many nerds.
Too many people like sucking Jeff Probst's dick every time they see him, desperate for his validation. They're like,
too many super fans,
right, Jeff?
Yeah,
right, Jeff. It's like that one time in that what season, Jeff? I've actually seen every episode of the show twice, and I think you would. I have some notes for you, Jeff.
Yeah, it's like when Rome gave the
fucking Rome's the biggest. What's the word for him? I mean,
burgers.
Yeah.
it's even worse than that. He just sucks. He sucks as a guy.
He was like a pick-me guy.
He is a picky guy.
There was a lot of cringe this season.
Too much, dude.
But I hardcore recommend.
I'm definitely
I will
watching
give you
it
guys
now.
access to my Plex. You gotta watch this season or last season of Australian Survivor. I would argue is top 3 all-time seasons of Survivor.
Oh,
Really?
I'm sure there's
One of the best seasons of all time.
You know, I wonder if there's any we're missing out on. Is Australia the only other Survivor?
There are other ones, but I think Australian does it the best. I know that they do it all around the world.
How's the host?
The host rocks. JLP.
JLP?
Jonathan. He's a fucking yoked out, like brawny towel macho man. But I've watched all of it. This is JLP right here.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Hell
a
yeah.
beefcake, and I'll tell you what, he's a kind of a prick, and I think that's what I miss about Jeff. Jeff's too he kid gloves him too much now. This is JLP, and that's Jeff.
One of my favorite all-time moments is when Coach is like giving Jeff like lip or flips Jeff off or something, and Jeff is just like I forget what he says, but it was basically like, I own you. You better fucking watch your mouth. What?
Just trying to get her to find the clip.
And
no, it's
next
fine.
season,
I do wanna
next
see it,
season of Australian has a bunch of American all-stars on it. Another thing they need to do on this, like,
50 is all-star.
I know, but I'm like, it used to be like every other season was blood and water. There was a fun wrinkle in the game. There was something new. It's like, let's just do the same season 11 times.
I honestly thought
JLP.
that the new era was just kind of like the after shock of COVID, where like eventually they were going to go back.
They're not,
and I guess they aren't, which is a huge
Go up, Emily.
I don't really care about not having it in Fiji. Like,
I love when it's different countries.
I do too.
That's such a cool part of it because that's wrapped into it too.
Okay, but I listen to the Jeff Probst podcast. They are always switching the seasons and they're always trying new things. So I think
what's something new that they've tried?
No. They're always doing like new gameplay mechanics, like taking things out. And I think that they are going to go at some point to a different place and mix it up, because he constantly is like there's even on the pod, he was like, yeah, last season sucked.
Last season was bad. Awful, where every single person went home with a immunity idol in their pocket.
That was brutal.
Also, if anyone is still listening, like, this is now we're just talking Survivor, which I love, but I'm like,
that's okay.
It's one of the I love it so much.
I'm trying to get my gal into it. Which season should I start her with?
Cagayan 28.
Cagayan I would say 28 or 20. The ones that were on Netflix.
What's 20?
20 is an all-star season, but it's such a good season that you don't have to.
Favorite Survivor moment? I have mine.
My favorite Survivor moment is actually from Australian.
Really?
Okay, don't tell me then.
I won't tell you.
Tell me the season though.
Last season.
Okay.
All right.
My favorite all time is Christian in David vs. Goliath playing the idol block. Oh my god.
That one's really good.
If that guy's not on season 50, I'll kill myself.
They need to do more idol block kind of shit. Like that's what we exchanged all those fun little power up things for lose your vote.
No, I agree, but like
that sucks.
No, but
losing your vote sucks.
I see it in the same vein as an idol block though, of like kind of I wouldn't call it gimmicky, but it's like they're all trying the same type of idea, is playing with the power you have.
You can only do so much with the
I agree.
You got your one vote and you're going to vote for people off, or like I think that like Australian, one of my favorite moments in Australian is they have different like advantages.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is it's an advantage that it acts as an immunity idol if at tribal council every single person writes your name down.
Do you have to play it?
You have to play. So you play it after the votes are read.
Oh.
Or you play it before the votes are read, but it only works as an immunity idol if
that's
everyone votes for
That's really cool.
And so there's a guy on last season who like acts like he's sick.
Yes,
and
on
is like,
purpose.
please vote for me. Like, I'm ready to go home. And then he's like, kapow! And then he's like, you guys are going to hate me.
That's sick.
It's one of my favorite moments.
That's awesome.
It's so
wow.
good. It's
okay.
so fun.
Say no more.
Would you ever play?
Oh, fuck yeah. If you watch Survivor, you always think of what you would do.
I think I'd be too nervous.
I'd
fuck it up.
I would either get out at number one or I would make it deep. I don't think I would be in that middle.
I think you would make it very, very far.
I think you'd make it real deep. Chet wants to go on. I think Chet would be out first.
Chet would be out pretty early, I think.
Maybe not though, because there's patterns of when certain archetypes of people go out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Chet would go fill up the water for just himself and no one else, and come back and get voted out immediately.
this guy's a weenie. We gotta get rid of him. Do you guys play Fantasy Survivor?
I stopped
did
this year.
Oh, we tried it out this year.
It's cool.
It's fun. My wife ran away with it.
Oh,
really?
She slaughtered us.
So
who'd she have winning?
She had Sue winning. But
wow.
But Sue made it to the end.
I know, but Sue.
So you get points if they make it.
I mean, that is a smart play. Going, oh, this lady is so bad, she will make it to the end.
Yeah,
I had her in my bracket making it.
One of the worst Survivor players I've ever seen in my life.
Also,
a classic goat.
Just a classic goat. And then last night it was. Oh, sorry.
She just looks like she was melting every episode.
Someone needed to tell her to wash her face.
Felt so bad for her because I realized
they let her
2
put on
episodes
makeup.
ago. I realized 2 episodes ago.
He did.
That she probably hasn't seen herself this entire time.
No. But that's when you rely on other people to be like, hey, that mud from today is still all over your face.
That mud from 3 weeks ago
is all over your face.
Remember when they're like, what do you, they asked the question and everyone answered like, like, what was the greatest thing you did in this game? And
or it's like, what do you hope what do you think your legacy will be? Not what do you hope, what do you think?
Sue goes, I'm not actually in my 40s. I'm 59. Everyone went, oh.
She thought that was going to be a bomb drop.
Yeah,
and
like,
I turned to my wife last night. I was like, that did not land. Yeah. You're 59. You look 70. There's I remember that there's one point in Australian Survivor, an immunity idol.
Oh,
Janine,
wait.
immunity idol.
I really don't want spoilers.
No spoilers.
I really am going to watch it.
I've watched so many seasons of it. There's so many really great seasons of Australian, but there is one random season where this woman, they ask her in a final tribal, they're like, you were kind of riding this person's coattails the whole time. Like, when did you think you really started playing the game? And she says, bold-faced, trying to get $1 million to these people. She goes, I really started playing day 48. It's like, she's like, you started playing 2 days ago is when you were like, I got to lock in. Or it's like, she's like, I was cruising.
Yeah.
I finally started playing.
It's like, we're laughing at Sue the whole time because her game sucks. But it's at the same time, it's like, what is she supposed to say? Like, you're right. I wasn't that good. Like, she has to lie. She has to try.
Yeah. I think that the person who didn't win last night did a good job arguing for them. I think that that's how you have to play it.
Yes.
That was fantastic.
But the minute the immunity, the last immunity challenge was over, the game is over.
Yeah.
I knew right away. At
Yeah,
that point, I went, that's it.
I think everyone knew.
And I think if they had taken the break, everyone had seen the whole season, and then Sam got to spoiler alert. Yeah. Sam got to say all that shit. I was like, I feel like having seen the whole season, Sam had even a better shot of winning. I still think Rachel deserved to win.
I think Rachel.
I'm
just saying he
would have had a better shot.
I think he might have gotten like one more vote, or like a couple more votes.
Definitely agree. That's why they need that fucking month break.
Out at 4, that fire was one of the best fire making.
Yeah.
It was the best.
Yeah.
Maybe the best.
I remember
ever.
I turned to Liam. Teeny was winning, and I said, I've seen worse.
Yeah. Have you?
Yeah, there's one where like the fire's touching.
That was
the other
closest
person
I've ever seen.
Literally can't start the fire, and their fire dies, and they run out of flint, and the other person takes their time.
You're right that there was a time. Do you remember the one from a long time ago where both of them couldn't make it at all?
Yes.
Like, you're gonna get matches.
It's 30 minutes.
Yeah, and they're like,
oh, so
and then
sad.
Jeff was like, you should be embarrassed.
Yeah. He did say that. Yeah.
He was like, neither of you can do a fire, and you've been on this island for 40 days or whatever. You should be embarrassed. I love that show. I love it so much.
Me too.
If they do a live one ever again,
we have to go.
We have to go.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you remember when Sia would give someone $100,000 as like a fan favorite? She stopped doing that, but she used to do that.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know who she is.
Yeah, I do remember that. We were talking about how Tyler Perry is almost like when he's like somehow the mascot. Like Jeff would come out and Tyler Perry was like equally important when the season was over.
Right. That's funny.
It was weird.
Dressed as Medea.
They should bring Trump out like a UFC fight.
You know what they
Tim
should
Guy
do?
Fieri.
Bring Tyler Perry out as Medea and be like,
They should do a season of Survivor where Tyler Perry plays all of the contestants
No, that's awesome.
in different wigs and outfits, cross dresses. That could be hilarious.
We were saying how funny would it be
far off it.
if instead of everyone trying to get validation from Jeff really thinks one of the players is really cool. So he has like
Jeff wants to hang out with one guy.
he has like gauges and a chin strap, and the next day Jeff shows up with gauges and a chin strap. He's like, "What's up, survivors? What's up, Tim?"
What up, Tim? How'd you sleep?
He's like giving him like
Sucks
special
at it.
benefits.
Yeah.
I was watching on the monitor. It looked like it was a rough sleep for you.
I sent you a pillow. Don't tell the other guys.
Yo, Tim.
They used to let you bring one thing. They used to let you have like a pre-approved, like early seasons of Survivor. They let you bring something from home.
You know what
And I
mine would
remember
be?
being like, I'd bring a pillow.
Yeah.
I'd bring a chain for my wallet.
I'd bring
So I look cool in my
a
jeans.
So you could choke yourself off so you could jack it hard and come hard
I
still.
just think that's the best look.
I'd bring a letter from my wife.
In the middle,
That's all I would need
in the middle of the
for fire.
for fire. To start fire.
in the middle of the challenge, my chain wallet falls off my jeans, and I go back under the rope to grab to retrieve, and I lose.
I love the people that show up day one and you're like, I'm the guy that the production was like, you have to wear a suit coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see Saul's outfit last night?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's an up close magic at
Allegedly.
bars kind of guy. With the full no shirt underneath vest. Or
I did
Full
get
hand
pretty
of rings,
bummed.
a full hand of rings.
I liked him, though.
and a giant scarf. I'm out on him. I hate his
Oh,
guts
no.
now.
After seeing the fit, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, he's like my favorite player, and I saw.
I like
that.
him.
I was
Now I
like,
know.
oh, damn it!
I'm out on him. I think he's a horrible person after wearing that fit.
I don't think he's a horrible person.
You
I
can't
think
be
he's
a
just-
good guy and wear that. You can't.
No, he just has to be a loser.
You know, but you. I think you actually have to be like a bad person to put that on and go. That's like a Hitler
What's
level.
your opinion on dudes with nail polish?
Pro. I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
right, I didn't know if you were
but once you
coming from
start,
That's not what you were saying last night.
I said, oh no, look at his hand. Nail polish is one thing.
The rings and
it's the rings. It's the rings.
A ring
amount
on
of rings.
a ring on every finger, and then the whole thing together. I was like,
Yeah, you ain't Tom Brady, dog.
yeah.
Because if you're Tom Brady, you got to wear all the rings.
If he's a gay man, that's okay. With all the rings,
Still,
I think
no,
a
no,
straight
no.
man putting on the rings
No.
is
No,
scary.
No, even if you're a gay man with that many rings, you might lose those inside.
Yeah, and fisting.
What about like 1 or 2 or 3 rings?
Doesn't matter.
With
Bad,
no nail polish.
bad guy.
It's just about.
Amount of rings. If you
I'm
saw the
fine.
amount,
I like rings.
I know, I'm not
overdoing it.
If you had seen,
Emily.
you got to
if
look at the
saw a
guy.
Well,
how many
Emily.
rings would you be like? That's too many rings.
Look up
4.
Saul. Final trial.
SOL. Oh, that's it. That's the picture
Top
all the
left.
way to top
I
left.
think it's a video.
I don't
Click
think
it.
you're going to be able to see is
that's not. That's
It's
not,
a video. Click
that's
it.
the fit.
No,
I know.
no. The fit's even worse. This is from a different one.
No, that's
the final
what
tribal
he's
fit.
wearing.
He had no. He
No,
had a
that-
giant blue scarf on. That's the same shirt he wore twice.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. You're saying he had
the
he had accents.
the fit's somehow worse than that.
Sounds out guns.
You
out.
know what?
You're right.
You know what? I
Find
just
it.
decided I still like Saul.
I
I'm
like
not
Saul
on-
as a player.
He just might be like kind of a loser, try-hard guy.
What would you wear? Because you get to like decide what you're gonna like show up in. What would be your day one?
I don't think
fit?
that's true because
You do.
They said Teeny said that's just what they gave her.
I think that they give that you've seen how people show up. They're like, you're a business boy, so you have to wear a suit coat. Even that, like the
The lady in the
a flight attendant
club,
jacket or
Cub Scouts, shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder what you would wear.
I would wear a Transformer suit where I can and get down in a car like those kids in the Halloween costumes. You know, I would drive around in a little car. I play the whole season like that. I cosplay Jeff. I made this at home.
Sorry, Jeff, the game's changing.
I'd be one of those Halloween costumes where it looks like you're riding the back of an inflatable dinosaur, and I'd walk around the whole time. With
Yeah,
that.
you would have the. It looks like your little legs are over
Yeah.
the top.
It's holding you.
Yeah.
It's like a zombie holding you.
And again, you get caught up in the net underneath in the mud because your costume is so insane.
And when I got voted out, I'd walk behind everyone, and I'd do like the I'm going down the stairs thing until Jeff and security had to rip me out.
That's a good question. This is a good question. It might be a good like ender. Like, let's say you're voted out. You get a moment to look back and say something as you walk away. What would be your final mic drop? Like, the tribe has spoken.
But my favorite one of all time, before I give mine, is Chicken. It's in China. It's first person voted out of Survivor China. Chicken. Damn! Chicken.
Damn!
Chicken. Your tribe has spoken. I heard him.
Have you seen that?
I heard him's the best one, I think.
I heard him.
I heard him.
That's pretty good.
But yeah, let me think. That's an excellent question.
I would say I peed and pooped in the beans. I peed and pooped in the rice. Have fun with that, bitch.
I think I just do one of these.
Fuck all y'all.
I would say,
Courtney, I fucking hate you, and I hope you take your own life. Jason, I'm surprised more people don't blow up other people's shit on the way out. Like Jason's got a hidden like one time.
I wonder
do that.
I wonder if they're allowed.
They are allowed.
Okay,
you're allowed to say whatever you fucking want.
I would just crash out on every single person.
You'd have an Andy level crash out.
Yeah.
Oh, he had a tough start.
Start, bad finish too.
They were crying. They cheered when
the best move of the season was him.
100%.
Best move of
the last couple seasons.
Yeah,
the last 20 maybe.
Because no one's willing to you have to understand. You got to make moves. You got to flip on people.
Yeah.
No one fucks anymore on Survivor.
That's what sucks, dude. They fucked on China.
Yeah.
Boston
Rob fucked.
Saul fucked.
Boston Rob got sucked all day long.
I got a autograph one year. Caitlin got me an autographed Boston Rob.
What?
Red Sox hat.
That's awesome.
Where is that now?
It's in my closet.
That's awesome.
It's signed by Boston Rob and says the tribe has spoken.
Oh,
that's so sick. We sent us a picture of it so we can put it in here. That's unreal. Where'd she get something like that?
Okay,
she bought it from like Cameo or something like that, like a thing like that.
I think my mic drop moment would be I would look at my closest ally and my biggest enemy and Jeff, and I would say, in the court of the kings, in the courtyard beneath the night, heavy weight, the storm rises, the storm falls. A wave of energy, aura, atmosphere, colliding, clashing at once. I, the lone traveler in the night. You, judges, jury, executioner. My head on the block. And as I stare into the great unknown, praying, hoping, I accept your judgment.
I hope Jeff would come up behind you and go like this.
and then I would just kind of pause like they thought I was going to say something else, and I would just wait until Jeff said, "Is that all?" And then I would say, I would say, "Heavy is the crown."
You say it again.
Heavier is the immunity necklace of thine own life.
Mine would be, I'd leave really calmly. I go, "Well, thanks for having me, Jeff." That's all I'd say to Jeff. And then when it cuts to like my thing,
your talking head,
I go, "Well, I got voted out tonight." And then I turn around, I pull my pants all the way down and expose my bare asshole, pull my butt cheeks apart, and just shit as much as I can. Well, got voted out tonight, and then pull my pants up and go, "I had a great time playing."
I think
as they're showing the votes, it just cuts back to you.
If I got voted out, I would full speed sprint back to camp, and I would bury myself in the sand, and they wouldn't be able to find me. And
I don't accept the vote.
I'd wait till final three, and while they were sleeping, I would kill one of them, and I'd put their skin over mine and their clothes on, and I would speak in their accent. And I would pretend like I would pitch my game as them, and it would be so obvious I was wearing them.
You gotta tell Luke about.
I want to have my final thing again. I take mine back.
Yes.
Jeff would say, "The tribe has spoken," and then I would turn back and I would go, I have to accept what you guys have done. I just want to say one thing for my family out there watching: pussy over everything. And I would say pussy over everything, and then I would say, hit my song.
I would say,
let me clear my throat.
All right. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Bye.